All right, take two. Wife called. Anyways, this video is about New York and their DNR policy. Back at the 1st of April, they issued a statewide directive stating that EMS personnel could not take a patient to the hospital that was in cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest is when you don't have a pulse. Now, normally, there are multiple things that a EMS crew or emergency room crew can do for that. Now, the chances of getting that pulse back are very low. Don't get me wrong, they are very low. But there is a chance. When I worked at the hospital, we would have what are called code blues. Code blue is a cardiac arrest. And we would have, I went on maybe 3 or 4 personally. Of those, 2 regained pulse, 2 did not. But the policy for that New York initiated was that the EMS crew could stay on scene for 20 minutes to attempt to get pulse back. And if they did, obviously they could take them to the hospital. Well, they just came out with a new policy, I believe it was yesterday, where they now have banned life-saving attempts with CPR, medications, shock, any of the above. Well, they don't shock when you don't have a pulse. But anyways, I digress. They basically banned any attempts. You are not allowed to attempt any sort of CPR or medication for cardiac arrest victims, which is a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to keep this clean. I'd like to get monetized one of these days. Because while yes, the chances of survival are very, very low, chances of getting that pulse back are very, very low, there is still a chance. Now the question that I have with that is, what about drug overdose people? Because normally when someone gets Narcan, they don't have a pulse. They are dead, for lack of a better phrase. I wonder if this policy directly affects that. I have not been able to personally see the policy. If anybody watching this does have a link to the policy, I'd appreciate it. This is based off several news posts that I have seen online, to include from the New York Post. Tell me your thoughts on it, because I think it's kind of crazy that they're not even allowed to try, and that's what's crazy. Talk to you guys later.